Hey goth girl, how you doing, friend? I'm okay, thank you. A little tired. This week is weird. I need to do the thing with the putting up of the Twitch so that I can... Yes, I saw that, goth girl. Congratulations. I'm so glad you managed to beat it. I'm sorry to hear you feeling fatigued, though. What's the sound quality like and everything? Is everything nicely balanced? Slow and I have spent the last hour or so trying to get all the audio set up resorted because we've had some... I'm quite quiet, am I? We've had some changes to our setup and it's thrown everything out. I'll see if I can fix that. Hello Rustbart and hello Sophia, how are you both doing today? Right. This might fix the problem. Let's find out. Yeah, basically we've tidied up our games room / hobby room, and we've got table risers so that the tables that we're using are at a proper height, but now everything's kind of weird and off balance after we just got everything sorted. Hopefully that's a little better. Hey Graph, how you doing, friend? That's good though, Sophia. What did you have? Did you have something nice? Right. Trying to figure out where I'm going to put chat today. I will put you... what on earth is this music? I'm going to skip this. I do not like it. That one will be going. There we go. That's better. Okay. Oh, I can't remember how I set this up, but if there's a track playing in the background that you don't like, !skip will allow you to skip it. I can't remember if it charges for it in terms of points though. Yes, Sophia, there is a feature for that. It does not. I'm pretty sure I set it up so that mods didn't have to pay, because just in case anybody decides to put anything in the playlist that they shouldn't. So, Sophia, if you want to add a song to the playlist, you can type !S for sugar, R for Robotnik, and then paste a YouTube URL, and that should add it to the up next. And yes, Graph, go get some food. Food is important. Food is our fuel. Seeing as we don't run on biodiesel, we have to make our own. Right. So, it's just me today. Robotnik, he's called Eggman. They had a really good way of explaining that. Ooh. Yeah, it should be like that, Sophia, but it doesn't look like it's worked. Let me consult the Book of Armaments for you. Commands. Oh, it's eaten the command, that's why. Give me a second. I will fix it for you. It doesn't look like it did, Goth Girl. Which is strange. Because it's a standard feature. It done broke. Yeah, song request is on, so it should work. Ah, if it's not in the music category on YouTube, it might not work. So let me uncheck that. And do that. Okay. Give it another go now, Sophia. It might work now. That's fab, Rustbot. I did not know that. Ah, there we go. It is still set up with points. Hang on. I can fix that too. Because I trust you lot. There we go. Right. It should be channel points, but I guess it's not reading them properly. Try now. There you go. I do have a big old skip button on my Stream Deck though, so if anybody decides to put anything naughty in there, I am skipping it. Okay, so it's just me today. Slow's feeling a bit rough, and none of his paints have arrived, so he can't paint anything. Okie dokie. I don't know whether to be nervous about that or not, Goth Girl. Yeah, so he's not got anything to paint at the minute, and he doesn't want to build anything more until he's painted the things he's painted. Me too, Goth Girl. Oh, that's alright then. So one thing he did say was, as much as I kind of want to play with my new toys, play with my Tohar starter pack. What he suggested I do is finish painting the miniature I've already started first. Hey there, Cyborg. How you doing, friend? Will do, Theo. Thank you. So today I'm going to use some of my shiny new toys that I got from work. So this is my last week at my current employer. Hey Grox, how you doing, friend? And my team pulled together and got me a Amazon voucher as a leaving gift. And because I'm a raving fucking nerd, I bought a box of paints. They are Army Painter paints. Never used Army Painter paints before, so this should be fun. Yeah, they're a good bunch. And it came with a nice little paintbrush, which I'm probably going to knacker pretty much immediately. And a couple of washes and a couple of metallic paints. But it's meant that I've now got not only skin tones, but white and grey and a few other things that I was sufficiently lacking in last week. Because it's not just Slow's paints that are still on order, it's mine too. Oh, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on stream. Also, please do let me know if the lighting looks weird. I've got a day lamp now that's sat at the desk with me so that folks have a better light setup. Hello, Lynn. I'm all right, thank you. How are you, my friend? I need to watch your latest YouTube video at some point. I think it's just very quiet. Let's skip it. There we go. Should have Sophia's request now. Thanks, Rustblat. Oh yeah, there we go. We got music. It's all good. I have it quite low so that you can hear me over it, to be honest with you. You should be, Lynn, and you should be very proud of yourself. You're doing really good stuff. So, chat. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I'll wiggle the palette and see if... There you go. These are the paints I used last week. See the shiny? I can still use them now. I love my wet palette. I've literally just left it on the table with its lid on all week, and which is good because there is a there's a little bit on his arm that has either been chipped or has got white paint on it somehow. What the heck? This is not quite what I was expecting this to be, I've got to admit. It's better. Hopefully as well you'll be able to see him a bit clearer now that he's got some proper light. Still really quiet. I shall turn it up. Okay. How's that? Hey Soul, how you doing, friend? That's good. Cool, cool. So many different places where you can alter the volume. Okay. Now that I've fixed the random bit of white on his elbow, my next job is to sort out his loincloth, question mark, which I'm going to do as a dirty white colour, like he's been wearing it for a while. quite a lot of pigment. I might not have shaken that enough. Tell you what, you can get your cardio in doing this. Lad does need to wash that cloth. I love some of the names on these Army Painter paints, by the way. Like, so this blue, for example, don't know if you can read that. Let's go up a little bit. Ultramarine blue, which may well be back to front. Looking at that, we can fix that. Oh yes, I remember why. Horizontal. Let's see how badly broken that gets. Yeah. Don't want to make break everyone's brains, so let's eat. There we go. We're editing it live. Hey there, Kian. How you doing, friend? Yeah. So the reason the camera's mirrored again, for the record, is this is Slow's camera. Slow and I have swapped cameras. I know, Goth Girl, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Because if I fix the song name, oops, too far. Gone too far, start again. There we go. There we go. Fuck's sake. So the computer I'm doing this on is also very temperamental. So you're getting to see how the sausage is made right now. You can't stop the signal now. Right, so that's that. But now, of course, you can see the camera's cutting off chat a little bit. Yeah, so Slow and I had to swap cameras as part of the big reshuffle we did over the weekend. And as a result, everything's a mess. So... And the computer, bless it, is trying its damnedest, but it's tootling along. It's not a... Got a hefty buffer. There we go. Fixed it. Right. Can anybody hear me? Going too fast before the stream stopped. Fabulous. Not getting any error messages my end. That's not a good sign. Ruh-roh. Can anybody hear me? Test? Test? Okay, that's not good. I wonder what's caused that. Oh, you're catching up, fabulous. Right. And I fixed the camera. 30 seconds, wow. Oh dear. Seems like I'm destined to never be able to do a stream for you folks without there being a massive buffer or a delay or something. Test. Test. Back. Did that work? I'm hoping it worked. Hello. There we go. Yeah, I just decided to take the stream round the back of the sheds and shoot it between the eyes. And buffering again. Oh my god. Okay, I think that may be your end then, Goth Girl. I don't know what else I can do. I'm not getting any error messages my end. Twitch, why you hate me? Hey Buff Grinch, how you doing, friend? You just missed all the technical difficulties. Probably for the best. Oh, I was talking about the paint colours, that's right. I've remembered now what I was doing before the dark times, before the buffering came. So, I like what they've done with some of their paint names. Where the fuck did I put it? Roro, put it down and I lost it, which is quite impressive. Ah, here we go. So, it should be the right way around now. That is ultramarine blue. Hey Hans, how you doing, friend? Which, you know, on its own, that's fine. Ultramarine is a colour after all. Oh, this is pretty, Goth Girl. Nice choice. But then when you take into consideration that they called their extremely dark bottle green Angel Green. Yeah, that's on the cards, Sol, don't worry. That is part of the issue, more than likely, but I have the same problem with my actual desktop PC upstairs that is wired into the home network. So it could be my home network being a piece of shit, to be fair. That's what I get for being with Virgin Broadband. Awesome. I hope you're okay though, friend. Stress doesn't sound like a good thing. And 2 fate decks, very useful. Oh, shit. Didn't even take my own advice then, shame on me. That's better. Saved it. I forgot to water down my paint first, chat. Shame on me. Dishonour on me, dishonour on my miniatures. Oh, Neverborn. No, Neverborn are cool too. I nearly picked up a Neverborn set a while ago, but thank you very much for the follow, Iron Mustache, and welcome to the party. Huh. It seems that Streamlabs has defeated me yet again when it comes to the goose. Don't know why. I'll have to fix it. Thank you for letting me know though, Goth Girl. At least the honk works again now. So yeah, my plan with his cloth. Oh gosh! Okay, it looks like none of my alerts are working properly. thank you very much for the bits, Hans. And yeah, that scared the shit out of me. So that's something that's going to need turning the fuck down. I swear, since Streamlabs had the update last week, all of my alerts and stuff are just nutso. Nothing's working properly anymore. But we know now. And unfortunately, it's something that I have to edit manually online. I can't do it through my phone. Why does it do it now? Because the house mine are too quiet. Everything is fucked. Yep. Basically. Yeah, so my plan with this guy is to sort of paint his cloth up as if it's a nice fresh cloth and then make it dirtier as I paint. Oh, that sounded like a Porthos snore. You may hear some strange noises in the background in a bit, chat. Because Porthos is going to sleep. Yeah, mustache. Slobs can be a real pain in the arse sometimes, but it's nice that it's got a lot of features that are sort of built in. I'm sure he will buff Grinch. He has many good sleeps during the day. He's an old and slightly lazy boy now. This is an interesting one. Who picked this? Ooh. That'll be good, Lynn. I managed to procure myself a copy from Alchemist Workshop, but I think it's one of the made-to-order ones, so I don't know when I'll be getting mine. But that's fine, I've got several years worth of miniatures that I need to paint, so it's not like I really need any more right now. This is good. I like this. Nice energy. It'll show up when I forget about it. Yeah, more than likely. Now, I'm going to try really hard not to get any of this paint on the lovely skin work I did last week, because I am, as cocky as it may sound, quite proud of how his skin turned out, considering how long it's been since I did any flesh tones. And I would not like to spoil it. So, which side are you planning on painting and reviewing first, Lynn? Oh, gonna need a slightly smaller brush for that bit because I do not want to ruin his leg. Where's my favourite brush gone? We'll go for the one above my favourite brush. We'll go for insane detail today for this, rather than psycho. So I'm just trying to get the little fold right where the fabric meets his leg. I don't want to get it on his leg. You folks are having a lot of fun with this adding stuff, aren't you? I am skipping the track because it seems like it's got a load of silence at the end of it, or it's just not loading properly. So I'm sorry to whoever added that. Oh, we got music and then we got no music. That's not good. Yeah, copyright dodging blank noise, which doesn't work all that well on these videos when I upload them onto YouTube. Every single one of my Hobby Happy Hour VODs so far has been copyright struck for containing copyrighted music. Oh, you're doing one from each week. Awesome. Oh, Porthos is nesting. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Gosco, I'm sorry. Perhaps it was having trouble connecting to that video. Yeah, give it another go. Hopefully it'll work the next time. There we go. Bit quiet. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't account for quieter tracks. Because if I have it too loud for the quiet tracks, it's way too loud for the not quiet tracks. So, what's everybody been up to so far this week? And how are you all doing? Hope things are going okay in your lives. Ah, yes, of course, you've been renovating Goth Girl. It looks really good from what I've seen. You've done a really good job. Let's do that bit. Oh, you have a Discord, Kian? Cool. I am supposed to have a Discord. I mean, I do have one. The podcast network that I run has one, but it's not really in use at the minute because it's really hard to manage that much stuff all by yourself. I bet it does, Rustbart. Oh, this is cute. Hey, sometimes, Hans, a chill week is what's needed. I think my week at work is kind of one of those, because I'm so close to the finish line now that I can't really do any more work. It's almost like I need a moderator. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it, Goth Girl? No, what I need is a social media manager. Because I am absolutely terrible at keeping on top of like social media stuff for the podcast network. I somehow managed it when me and Ivan were doing the podcast together, even though I was doing most of the work at that point. Because he'd got some stuff going off in his life that meant that he just didn't have the time or the energy. Bless him. He's not having a good run of it at the minute. But yeah, I somehow managed it then, but now that I am literally on my own doing the same amount of work, I just can't seem to handle it. But that's life, I guess. I suppose I'm streaming as well now, so... To be fair, Goth Girl, I've nearly done things like that a few times now. Just like, no, I can't do this. My mother follows this account. Okay, I think that's all of the fabric covered in one thin layer. Oh, no, I missed a bit. Missed a bit. Oh, I got a little bit on his leg. I'll have to deal with that later. Oh no, my mum's fine. She's a good bean. And she doesn't go on Twitter very often, so most of the niche porn that you retweet probably won't actually, you know, end up on her timeline. Pretty sure she's only got a Twitter account because she wanted to enter a competition that was Twitter exclusive. Uh-oh. Stream dead? I don't think so. Ooh. I don't want to do this, but that's better. I'm just going to hold him by his head. Oh, that's actually a useful point. Oh, sorry to hear that, Goth Girl. Only what I believe is a large chunk of the track that you requested. So, while I'm painting the really awkward bit of this fabric that I had completely missed, because it's in an awkward place, you might be able to see a logo on the bottom of the base. I'll bring it a bit closer to the camera in a second. There we go. So every single Kingdom Death miniature. Oh, gosh, girl, that sucks. Every single Kingdom Death miniature has that on their base. Slow pointed me in the direction of a lass who'd purchased some Kingdom Death miniatures from somewhere. Probably, judging by the looks of them. Hello there, some Croatian guy. How you doing? Yeah, probably by the looks of them from a recaster, who was masquerading as an official company, as an official Kingdom Death retailer, and she showed pictures of the miniatures she'd bought, and I immediately knew that they were, at the very least, not from the official store, because they'd not got this symbol on the base, and the base was actually attached to the sprue. And I have bought a considerable amount of Kingdom Death, and not a single one of the miniatures I've purchased has had the base attached to the sprue. Right, so I've got the really awkward fabric bits now, except for that little bit there. Just gonna get that in. And this is why I like these really precise brushes, because I can just, and you're allowed to laugh, I can just sort of poke my brush between his legs to get to that bit that's hanging down there. You might not be able to see that on stream. I'll try and do it so you can see. Yeah, just get in there. See? Okie doke, hands. Ooh, came back from fishing. Did you have any good catches? Or was it a catch and release sort of thing? I've never done the fishing thing myself. But I do like fish, so... Right, now he's back on the base, so I can paint him a bit easier. Oh, bugger. Caught the brown paint with my brush. That is not what you want when you're painting something white. So it's very likely that today I'll only get that little bit done. But heck, that's progress. And painting white is hard. So just gonna unload my brush a bit. Good timing, Hans. Ooh, cuttlefish are cool. To be fair, I've only ever seen them when they're like dried out though, because we used to own cockatiels, and cockatiels love to eat cuttlefish. Aww, Goth Girl, I'm sorry to hear that, friend. Hans's song appears to have stopped. Oh, there we go. Don't know what that was. Yeah, I think because this is white on a black base, it's probably going to end up being more than 2 thin coats. But that's okay. As long as we make sure we keep the paint nice and thin, so that it goes on nice and smooth, we're all good. Yeah, exactly, Hans. Bad internet. Have you tried performing the rite of percussive maintenance, Goth Girl? Oh, Goth Girl. I think the rite of percussive sledgehammer maintenance is that's a final rite, that is. That's looking much better already. So yeah, once we've got a nice, clean white base, what I'll do is get some of my muckier colours to make it look like he's been basically scrambling through dirt, and this is all the clothing he has, basically, and we want to kind of give it that feel. Which is gross, but you know, it's a dark fantasy setting, and gross things happen in dark fantasy settings. It's also going to end up covered in blood. Not completely. Big dirty stain on his loincloth. Gross. Yeah. Look. We've all got to get a bit of a release every now and again. And, you know, there's no Kleenex in the land of Kingdom Death. 10-second delay, Jesus. And welcome back, Graf. You folks are having a lot of fun with this song request feature, and you know what? I'm down with that. I am down with that. I'm just sorry that we're having so many problems with the stream. Slow actually suggested that maybe the problem is that there's a lot of people streaming now, and maybe Twitch is diverting some of its streaming juice, for want of a better description, to the partners and the people that have more viewers and stuff like that. Which, you know, if their servers are being taxed, which AWS is already pretty heavily fucking taxed, as standard, wouldn't surprise me. You know, gotta focus where your revenue streams are, I guess. Streams. That's looking a bit better, isn't it, chat? Bring him a bit closer. Bring him a lot closer. That's looking a bit better, isn't it? It's not perfect. But we're getting there. Getting there slowly. And really with something like this, slowly is the best approach. Slow and steady wins the race. Oh, Goth Girl. Massive hugs, friend. I hope it sorts itself out soon. You enjoy that comfort chocolate. Ooh. Oh, no, we've not got any Slow today. Slow's not feeling too well. So he's taken the night off. And his paints haven't arrived yet, so he can't paint anything. I'm sorry to hear that's an operation, guy. There we go. It's starting to take shape. Thanks, Goth Girl. Me too. I think everything's just a bit much for everybody at the minute, you know? There's a lot of sad things happening right now. A lot of crazy, scary things. And it can be a bit much. But exactly, Croatian guy. At least I have pizza. I mean, I don't. I have garlic bread in the fridge, so. Garlic bed. The best kind of bed. Protects you from vampires. Oh, how many of you have seen the trailer for Other Side on, it's all over YouTube at the minute. It's a strategy game. I want to lick a garlic bed. Yeah, me too, goth girl. Never heard of it. I keep seeing trailers for it. It looks like Kingdom Death and Nier Automata. Automata, however you want to say it. That just makes me think of tomatoes. Yeah, it looks like Kingdom Death and Nier Automata had a baby and took it to the XCOM daycare. And I kind of want it. Like, it looks like it's all of the things that I could ever want in a strategy game. It's weird, it's creepy, it's got some sort of complicated dimensional travel system. I love dimensional travel. Yeah, all I know is what I've seen in the extended trailers that keep popping up in the middle of YouTube videos I'm watching. But it looks really interesting. I really like the art style. There we go. A good little track. Oh gosh. That's impressive. Corrosion guy. Very impressive. Accidental DDoS. I have done exactly what I feared I would do, and I've got white paint on his skin. I know it's too good to be true. There we go. One of the things I love most about not doing streams with my face in them, like not having a webcam on my face, is that I pull a lot of stupid faces when I'm thinking. And you folks don't have to suffer through them. Wow. Stupid faces are fun though. Yeah, for you folks maybe, not so much for me. I don't want you seeing my dumb thinking face. Put it on the internet for everybody to see. No thank you. Oh yeah, Goth Girl. The revelation that you look like the Team Rocket leader that I posted on Twitter earlier was an interesting one for me. Like, seriously, I would love to see you cosplaying that. And fair enough. You gotta do what makes you comfortable, right? Yeah, it was an interesting one. I would love to see you do a cosplay of her, because she's a bit of a bamf. She crushed me royally. 3 times in a row. Didn't even blink. She fucked up my best Pokemon and then fucked off. I think you do yourself a disservice there, friend. You can cosplay her. Doesn't matter if you're a different shape, different size. Cosplay is for everybody. As long as you're happy, that's what matters. It is, Lynn. It is. Where's the box? I'll tell you what it's actually called. Just flailing around in the corner. There we go. Yeah, it's the Redgrass Everlasting Wet Palette, because that's my spare hydration sheets for it. So a really good bit of kit. I really like it. Purple Burb on the Snipe and Whip Discord has made his own Everlasting Wet Palette out of a Tupperware tub. So if an official one is a little bit out of your price range, Eternal Moist, then go have a chat with Burb. Oh, are they? My mistake. I don't think they have pronouns on their profile. That is my fuck up, and I'm sorry. I'm getting better, but you know, I still fuck up. And that's okay. Everybody does. But you gotta own it. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I have a friend like that, Rustbot. Emoting is the thing that they just don't do. And that's fine, you know? They don't emote with their voice either, though, so sometimes it's a little bit like, are you being sarcastic or did you mean that? I can't tell at this point. And you have to know them quite well to be able to tell the difference, which a lot of people, sadly, don't bother to do. There we go. Okay, that actually looks like the colour it's supposed to be now. Unfortunately, I got it all over the back of his leg while I was painting the underside. Oh, big sigh. Is that some more of that wonderful copyright dodging blank space? Hey, Nari Trash. How you doing today, friend? It's quiet. Too quiet. Yeah, I do as well. I've definitely put on some quarantine pounds, that's for sure. And I need to shake them, but it's really hard. Because cake tastes nice. And I eat my feelings. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one because it appears to either be broken or just really quiet. Well, yes, quite goth girl, but I've put on enough weight that it's affecting my joints, so I actually literally need to lose weight. I have to be in a very specific weight range, otherwise it causes me all sorts of different health problems. Which is sucky. Because I can't do any of the fun things that I like doing to lose the weight. Especially not at the minute. Did it skip? It did not skip. Skip. Please. Ruh-roh. Okay, there we go. That was an iffy silence there. Okay, I think we should be onto the last thin coat of white before we can start making it look. It ate yours again, Goth Girl. I'm sorry. That might be my fault. He looks like he's just come out of a Greek bathhouse. Well, in a couple of episodes' time, he's going to be covered in blood, so maybe? "50 men enter, 1 blood-stained man leaves." I can't remember who it was. Somebody on the Discord server when I posted about this last week, I posted a picture of him, said he looked like one of the Greek philosophers, and I'm just not going to be able to unsee that now. Oh yeah, sure, Goth Girl, that'd be awesome. I hope the foundation works out well for you as well. I really like barium stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to something a little darker. Let's go with let's go with a bit of Dawnstone. So this is one of the paints that Slow's transferred into a dropper bottle. It's a Citadel paint, a current one. But yeah, he's transferred all of his paints into dropper bottles with the exception of a couple of them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Croatian guy. The first one you mentioned, Kian, whose name I can't pronounce. Oh boy, that's runny. Is the stream crapping itself again? Or is it Twitch in general this time? Diogenes. Okay. Thank you. I've never been very good at sort of Greek or Latin pronunciations. It's very much a English bad English situation. Ah, sod it. We're going to need a fair bit of this, so... It's the same colour as the wet palette. Fabulous. What could possibly go wrong? We actually need it to be darker than that, though, and a lot runnier. That should do. Yeah. There we go. What time have we got? Oh, 7:11. Bloody Nora, that's gone quickly. Oh. So it's... Yeah, it's been an hour. Is our fine berry friend, the Long Fang, streaming tonight? Do we know? Does anybody know? Okay, this is either going to work or it's not. Just started. Fabulous. In that case, I will continue to possibly destroy all that lovely work I've just done off stream, and let's get a raid going, shall we? Right, go to the ending screen. Okay, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's come along today. Thank you to everybody that signal boosts, everybody that's donated, that's followed. Thank you to my wonderful moderators. You know I love you to bits. It's a scary world out there, folks. So I want you to take care of each other, take care of yourselves, wash your fucking hands, and say hi to Longfang for me. Bye, folks.